Did you just wee and then take a drink?
I did. And then I thought of something disturbing to say before the countdown, and I was like, then I giggled myself. So I choked on my own drink from my own joke. It was triple for me before we start. So it's all downhill from here. But yeah, this is the BodyWrong podcast. Welcome, you sluts. Hope you're doing well. Today's fight night. I believe with old Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are getting it down tonight. You think something's going to happen between the filming of this show and Friday?
I don't think so. Are you guys gonna pay to watch it, or are you gonna find one on the internet?
It's on Netflix.
Be a pirate. Oh, is it on Netflix?
It's a free Netflix, bro. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir. I ain't paying for that, but I'll be damn definitely gonna watch it.
Watch it crash Netflix. Like there's so many people on it at one point in time that's gonna like crash it or something.
Is it the only event? Like, know how like with wrestling and MMA and stuff, they have like prelims and all. Is it just the one?
I think there's 3 total.
Oh yeah, I have no idea. I assumed it was just going to be like a long, drawn out like pre-show and then the fight. That's what I assumed because it's Netflix. But
see, I'm treating it like any other fight, like with the Conor McGregor one and the Floyd Mayweather one. I was like, oh sweet, this thing starts at 7. I'm gonna be fucked up by like 8:30. Everything's gonna be great, you know. And
all right, here we go. Kicks off at 7 p.m. Central. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul are expected to make their ring walks for the main event around 10.
See, that's what
going to be. Honor, like you said, there's going to be 3 preliminary fights ahead of it. These bouts include Bruce Shoo Carrington in the opener and Shadisa Green. Well, it seems like a weird name for the last name.
You get to read the names. It just makes my thing.
That's the 168-pound title fight, and it's going to air live on most valuable promotions and Netflix sports YouTube channels. Netflix YouTube channel? Netflix has a YouTube channel? Doesn't that seem
counterproductive?
Yeah.
Do you have to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well for the? I mean, what the?
Or something.
That's like Xbox having a PlayStation Network account.
Oh, do you think they do?
You know they do.
Yeah.
You know they do. 100%.
Wow.
Major Nelson.
We still haven't finished. I think we're down to the top 5. If we ever can get all 5 of us on here again, we might actually finish and see what the top console is. But we're edging people so bad that people are actually waiting for it. They're like, God damn it. It's been months. We picked the console.
Well, hold on. Just tune in. We might go over it at the end of this.
Oh, it would be a much better final 5. No, we can have the final 2. And then next week we could say who's the champ.
Oh, we could.
We could do that.
Or
we'll forget.
Are we edging you guys again? You're gonna have to listen to the whole episode to find out.
Yeah, you never know.
Not to circle back to the Tyson thing, but it's legit boxing matches, every single one of them. They even have the Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano that's going for the undisputed 140-pound title, and I guess it's a highly anticipated rematch. So I mean, they have like official boxing matches that are going to be in here. Then there's for the welterweight title, another welterweight title. But interesting, and then somebody's making their pro debut.
I won't watch until 10 o'clock. I won't even turn it on.
There's going to be, and then the WBO super middleweight title is on the line. There's 3 prelims, and then there's 3 fights before Tyson. So there's 7 total fights.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez, okay. Well, I might have it on just for like background noise and stuff like that, and just to see if, some of those fights, sometimes like the ones that are before are better than the actual main fights. So, you might be missing something.
Let me translate. Gabe is basically watching to see if a titty's going to fall out.
I do want to see the 2 women fight. Yes. Now, if there was a small person one as well, I wish there was that.
That's different. I would 100% watch it. A little person boxing,
Third, they have 29.2 million subscribers on the Netflix YouTube.
Jeez.
That is wild.
One of them is not me. They've put out over 7.6 thousand videos.
That's
a lot of obviously they're like trailers and teasers. I mean, I guess it's smart. People are on YouTube. They got to throw out I'm sure they're running ads and stuff. There's even something that's America's Sweethearts Dallas Cowboy Cheerleader Season 2 official. Probably the only thing worth watching as a Cowboy fan. Adam.
Hate everything. I cannot wait until there's a new team.
We the
joins the NFL.
boys.
I can't wait, dude. You know what's amazing is whenever it's the London Jaguars, I cannot wait. I'll represent like a teal color. I think I'll look good in teal. Whatever new team happens, they've got my support. I cannot wait to hop off this terrible franchise. Oh, Jerry Jones, just die.
What team do you think other than Jacksonville would move? There's going to get one to London and one to Munich, right? Who we offering? It's got to be one AFC, one NFC, right? We can't go both AFC. Because I was thinking initially, send the Jags, send the Raiders. But Raiders won't move.
No. So NFC, the Cardinals. You know?
Now they got that beautiful stadium that hosts Super Bowl, though. They're not going to just let that go.
But Arizona's already lost a hockey team. Let's let them lose a football team, too. Who else in the NFC, though?
Carolina.
The Commanders are actually having a decent season.
Panthers.
Panthers.
They're still too.
I mean, the Commanders, the guy that owns them, part of their owners is the Sixers owner, and he's a total cuck bag. So I could see them selling out. Like if they were like, yo, we'll give you this much for merchandising, or he would probably do it in a heartbeat.
I mean, it's not going to be Washington, like you said. It's not going to be Tampa Bay. I mean, they just won a Super Bowl somewhere recently. It's not going to be Seattle. It's not going to be the Niners, the Eagles, the Giants. It's not going to be the Saints. It's not going to be the Vikings. It's not going to be the Rams or the Packers or the Lions, the Cowgirls. It's not going to be the Bears. It's not going to be the Falcons.
The
Probably
Rams
not going to be
have
the
the Chargers. It could be. You know, the Rams. The Rams have been notorious for moving. So this would be their third time moving at this point.
Yeah, send Stafford over.
They could introduce just 2 new expansion teams. I mean, that's what they did. With the Jaguars? It was Jaguars and the Ravens, right? And that was like 90. No, that was like Panthers, 2000, something like that. 99.
Yeah, Panthers 2000? Were expansion too, right?
Panthers were like 99 because I think they went to the Super Bowl the first year that they were a team.
That's cool.
They lost to the Patriots.
I think. Fuck Tom Brady.
So now that you're going to watch the Cowboys with Cooper Rush as your quarterback,
I wasn't even watching it with Dak. The shit's disgusting. Hate them.
Listen to this.
I had a great day. It was very pleasurable. I enjoyed it very much.
I didn't watch 1 second of it because I knew it was going to be terrible, and I had myself a nice hour and a half nap. It was glorious. And then I woke up, and the first thing was my daughter, who is a Cowboys fan, unfortunately, as well. And she was the only child in the family that stayed true with her dad. And I was like, you idiot, you stupid ass. You could have had the Chiefs, and you could have had it easy. But
I feel bad because, we whooped up on the Cowboys, and then
you don't feel bad. You can't even say it with a straight face.
I just destroyed your wife. She didn't even stand a chance. How pissed was she?
Dude, she didn't care. She's been so stressed on nursing school.
That's right.
So I know. I was like, hey, do you set your lineup and everything? And she's like, I don't give a f about any of this. And I was like, that's a no. Okay, sweet, you know. And but it is only fair because I gave a mushroom stamp to Tasha last week, so it was. I told her I was like, hey, this is payback, and she was obviously pissed because she played the hammer on Burley.
Burley was anally fisted. Like he didn't even stand. He lost on Thursday. Like he didn't even stand a chance. Like, dude, I saw another team, like another fantasy team. They had both Jamar Chase and their quarterback. What's his name? Burrow. And they had like over 100 points with just those two. And like, I don't remember ever having that experience. Most of the time, I go against those people.
That's ridiculous. It had to be one of, if not the best statistical game by a receiver in the fantasy era. 246 yards, three touchdowns?
I think he had 260.
I think Calvin's game against the Cowboys, I don't know. I don't think he had a lot of touchdowns though, but he had. Oh man, didn't he have like 300 yards? I just remember him absolutely just raping the defense. It was insane.
Dude, he would have set so many records if he just stayed healthy and just. But he had so many issues with his. It was like always his foot. It was like a chronic foot issue.
That's just. I don't know.
I know you're looking it up, man. I'm waiting to hear the top 5, the top 5 statistical wide receiver fantasy.
I don't know. It's a weird thing. So,
I think it's what most
it's a New York Times thing, and it says that Jamar Chase didn't even crack the top 5 in fantasy football outings.
What?
Yeah, so the Thursday night matchup, obviously, which was not yesterday, the week before, obviously was electric. He logged a truly fantasy football legendary performance, 55.4 points in most PPR leagues. First player in the league to score over 50 fantasy points in a game on 3 separate occasions. Where does he land on the list? Not even top 5. Top 5, Jerry Rice was number 5. In 1995, he had 59.9 points versus the Vikings.
I'm sorry, Jamal Charles. He's got to be on there.
I gotta remember that fantasy's been around since what did we say, the 60s?
Yeah, that's the thing. You're gonna get some old school game. Yeah. Let's see here. He was 33 at the time. He had 289 yards receiving, 14 catches, and 3 touchdowns.
That's absurd.
Steve Young threw for 425 yards. Whew.
Kamara had that 5 touchdown game that one time too.
Oh, Jerry Butler. This is one that none of us were going to guess. From the Bills, nope. September 23rd, 1979. He was a rookie receiver out of Clemson, had 255 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns on 10 catches. From quarterback, Joe Ferguson.
Wow.
They had 68,000 fans in a home victory. Yeah,
the Bills.
Yep. Let's see here. Okay, number 3 was Jimmy Smith from the Jags. September 10th, 2000. He had 62.1 points against the Ravens. There's a common theme here. He had 15 catches, 291 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
That's
You say that was in 2000?
2000, yep.
Against the 2000 Ravens defense?
Yep.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Right.
Holy
Yep, Jacksonville led 23-6 at the half, let it slip away. And the Ravens stormed back with rookie Travis Taylor.
I don't even know who the Fed is.
Me neither.
Yeah. Let's see. Then, yeah. And it was Mark Brunell hit Smith for 41-yard touchdown. They thought it was in there. But then it says Ravens quarterback Tony Banks found Shannon Sharp. And then it just went back and forth. All right. Number 2, Jerry Rice. Again, October 14th, 1990, hit 65.5 points against the Falcons. Let's see, where does he have here? It doesn't say the stats. I don't know why it doesn't. 6 touchdown passes.
That is insane.
That is nuts.
Yep. Huh.
Jeez.
Or sorry, 5. Montana threw 6. Rice had 5. But it doesn't say yards or anything like that, so 5. I lied to you. 13 catches, 225 yards, 5 touchdowns. Tying Rice for the most receiving touchdowns in a single game along Chicago Cardinals, Bob Shaw in the 50s, and Kellen Winslow. All right, number 1 was one that there was no chance we were ever going to guess. Billy Cannon, which is a hell of a name. December 10th, 1961. Apparently, he was one of the greatest football players in the long, storied history of LSU. I guess his number 20 is just one of 3 LSU jerseys ever retired. Trying to find here. 68 points against the New York Titans. He ran for 216 yards on 25 carries and scored 5 touchdowns. He then caught 2 touchdown passes from George Blanda and ran 61 and 53 and 2 yards from scrimmage for the other 3 scores.
Could you imagine if he also was like, hey, he also had a kickoff return, a punt return, a fumble return for a touchdown? Like the guy just stacked. Holy.
Let's be honest. The 60s, there wasn't as much competition back then. Just a bunch of very fast white people. It's just like, seriously. Now in today's, like if I stepped on the field today and I tried to run and if I got hit, I would be decapitated.
There was a lineman oh, I can't remember which college team it was, but it says whenever the average person goes against an athlete, and this guy's just like hustling back to the tunnel and everything, and this guy in the crowd just like bumps into him, but he gets folded in half, dude. Like, and this guy's just trotting like he didn't even notice it. Like a fly just landed on him, like no big deal at all. Well, this guy's like a lawn chair just laying out down. Like, what the f has happened to me? Oh, I really want to find that video.
Oh, listen to this while you're looking for that. So Billy Cannon, just LSU stud, number 1 pick in the draft, retired in 1970. 1983, he gets arrested for an involvement in more than 5 million counterfeit dollars that they had fake money stuffed in ice coolers buried on one of his properties. He got 5 years in jail, a $10,000 fine, and only served 4 years in prison and then a halfway house before being released.
Holy shit. Well, what you mentioned Helen Winslow. Isn't he in jail right now?
Is he?
He I think he beat women or he raped women. I think he raped like 3 or 4 different women.
Yikes, what a dirtbag.
I don't have it.
Right?
I didn't like it.
Kellen Winslow seeks reduced prison sentence.
Yeah, Kellen Winslow, the second.
That'd be him. Yeah. That'd be that guy, right? Yeah, that'd be the tight end.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's 41.
No, he's 66. Oh, is it the son then?
It's the son, yeah.
Gotcha.
Kellen Winslow the second. Yeah,
I got you.
Dude, he was a beast tight end.
Mm-hmm.
He actually kind of looks like was the tight end that killed himself in jail?
Hernandez.
Yeah, it looks like Aaron Hernandez a little bit.
Yeah, Gronk did. I was trying to look up. They had a list of the top 20 for most fantasy points.
Someone had to be up there. Like Nick Foles had that 7 touchdown game against the Raiders. Like he's got to be up there for top.
Yeah, went that we know the 5. 6 was Jamal Charles.
I knew it.
Oh, he called it.
Up there.
Steve Largent, who was a stud receiver from Seattle. Art Powell, Gale Sayers, Tyreek Hill when he was with Kansas City in 2020. Clinton Portis, Kellen Winslow,
I remember Clinton
Abner
Portis.
Haynes, Alvin Kamara in 2020 as well. Sean Alexander in 2002. LaDainian Tomlinson 2002. Jim Brown 61. Priest Holmes 2002. Jamar Chase in 2022 at 55.6, and then his 55.4 was 20th.
Okay. See, I knew Kamara and Charles. I knew they had those legendary. Tomlinson was way back. Holy shit.
He's my favorite running back of all time. I had that baby blue powdered like Chargers jersey back in the day. I loved watching him play, dude.
The fact when they went 13-3 with Schottenheimer and lost in the first round, the divisional round, whatever they had. Fucking
they might be just as bad as the Cowboys in terms of like they get to the playoffs, they have all this hype, and then they lose. Just look at the PTSD in his eyes.
I can't stand it. You know, it's
just
just
you can see his eyes.
I always wake up. You know, if I have my little nap or whatever, and there I get the memes, and it's always recently now it's Dak and we suck. So I get a whole bunch of people send me that, and I'm like, oh man.
I mean, at some point they got to get rid of him, right? I mean, you can't just ride this. And I'm not trying to like be a dick, and I know we're not like a sports show, but at some point, Dak's had a fair chance. They got to let him go. I know they owe him some money, but there's a lot of people that have huge contracts that they're like later, and so it's going to be some other team's problem. Maybe he gets in with another team and does pretty well. Something just isn't right in like.
I hope the Browns fall for it again. Like I hope they come calling out and being like, "Hey,
if there's anyone, it's them."
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, I've been texting Tony. I'm like, "Hey, whatever connections you have to get Dak into Cleveland would be phenomenal." He's like, "What the fuck we want that for?" I was like, "It's better than Watson." You know?
No, what's going to happen?
What if they trade him and Watson?
The Steelers will end up with him and somebody else. They have a thing for going after starting quarterbacks. Hey, maybe it's going to be the new thing. You pay league minimum for a couple of guys that could be good, make them battle it out, and then, play the other guy that loses the battle. And then when he loses one game, you put in the other guy.
Why not start Trey Lance? I see you're already, the season's done. You know what I mean? You traded a draft pick for him. Why not see what he's about? You know, we already know about Cooper Rush. We don't think he's going to take us to the promised land. But when you have an old senile who owns the team, who thinks he needs to run it as well, we're doomed. I hate that guy so goddamn much. Honestly, you know, there's a lot of people I could save if I go back in time, right? But if there was one choice, I said it before, I'd go back and I'd punch myself in the dick as soon as I ever saw that goddamn star. I'm like, oh, hey, that team looks really cool. Bam! No, it is not. That team is going to bring you more heartbreak than pussy ever will. Like, don't. No, don't.
Are they the biggest heartbreak team in any sport? You think?
The Sixers. They're pretty heartbreaking as well.
Yeah, the Sixers right now are a total dumpster fire. You know who's not playing tonight? Embiid and Paul George. So basically $500 million of salary is sitting on the bench because of, I quote, knee rest therapy or something.
Stupid.
It is and we're playing the Cavs, who were 12-0. So it's not like you're playing a shitty team. You're playing the best team in the East. Like,
I love Mark Cuban. You know, I'm like, I always thought he was a decent person, and I'm like, I liked him on Shark Tank and shit. And I'm like, okay, cool. You think I'd be a Mavs fan being a Cowboys fan? No, I was never an NBA fan. I liked Jordan growing up. You know, who didn't like Jordan? But I think I've said
everybody
this before.
From LA and Boston.
Right. Well, but you know, living out in the middle of nowhere, Missouri, there's not a lot of teams to choose from. But I went to my friend who was like always mouthing me about the NBA. He's like, just fucking pick a team. And I was like, no, because then if I choose somebody that's good now, it's a bandwagon thing. And I forget what year this was, but I was like, hey, what's the worst team right now record wise? He goes, oh, that's the Sixers. They're trash. And I was like, that's my team. You can't call me a bandwagoner. And you know me, I hate everything Philly. But I was like, this way he can't talk shit. He's a Celtics fan. So, I mean, again, don't give a shit about basketball, but when they were in the playoffs together and stuff, I'm like, my Sixers are going to whoop that ass. And then they look like they had it. And, you know, Boston came back, Game 7, everything else. He's just sitting there sending me Snapchat, just, how about them Sixers? I go, I hate this team. This team, I haven't been a fan that long, and I hate them.
They are very much well known to exit playoffs very early. And kind of is what it is, man. I try not to let it bother me being 2-8 right now, because I went into the season with like actually excited. We just revamped the whole team. We gave great contracts. We brought back Andre Drummond, which was like, I love that giant guy. He gets 20 rebounds a game. Like, I'm like, all right, we finally have like a good setup, but like our bench is decent. We drafted great first round people. Like, this is going to be it. I didn't want to say our year, because that's going to make me sound like a Cowboys fan, but this is going to be a great year. We might make it past the second round of the playoffs, and we can't even get the three people that are supposed, like Maxi's out right now because he hurt his hamstring. So we still have not seen all three of them on the court at the same time. Like, I was a Dallas fan for a while. I was actually like a Mavs fan. Like, I was a Mavs fan back in the Dirk Nowitzki days.
What kind of world am I living in? A Cowboys fan was a Philly fan, and a Philly fan was a Dallas fan? This isn't real life.
Nowitzki, Kidd, Michael Finley, like that era of Mavs was just so fun to watch, and they were all like decent people. They weren't like assholes.
You know who the coach was?
I forget. Was it Mike Carlisle?
Rick Carlisle from where I live.
They were fun to watch, man. Yeah, them and Sacramento was fun to watch too, with Peja Stojakovic. Mike Bibby, like there was
Weber.
That that era of basketball, man, was just so much fun. The playoffs were like not pussy shit like it is now. Like, the playoffs were so much fun to watch.
Was there less playoff teams then too? Like, haven't they added a couple more? I feel like
a
huge percentage of the NBA makes the playoffs. The playoffs are longer than the regular season, it seems like. And going into it, you know that 2, maybe 3 teams are going to win. You hate to say it, but it's not like, you know, it's kind of like in baseball. You can almost predict the winner is going to be one of 4, maybe 5 teams every year. You don't know who's going to make the other run, but you can almost guarantee that one of them are going to be there. I feel like the NBA is a lot like that.
There's always like a Cinderella team in baseball. Like the Phillies were a Cinderella team. Like we barely made it in and then we went to the World Series. But you're right. It's like almost every time. And I knew going into these playoffs, we weren't going to win. I knew it right away because we had the best record or, the second best record or whatever.
Yep. It was kind of like the Mets. They got hot. A lot of people thought they were going to make that run like Philly did. The Royals on paper, they had Will Smith on their team. Should have won, but it was the wrong Will Smith that won it.
I know. I was like, God damn it.
The Mets are who I didn't want to play. I knew as soon as we were, because we could not beat them this year. I think we were like, I don't know how many times do you play divisional people in baseball?
It's different now because they play every team in baseball now, where they didn't used to a couple of years ago. But it's still a decent amount.
I wanted to say we were like 2-6, or I don't. Maybe that's too many games. I don't remember, but it was we barely beat them this year. So I knew.
Actually, the Mets were 6-7 versus the Phillies this year.
Oh,
so you guys were 7-6 against them, according to the Google Stat Muse. Yeah.
Then I suck at
13. Life. But that's I'm assuming that is including playoffs.
Oh, if that's including playoffs, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? So I think you were pretty much dead on, yeah.
But I didn't want to play them because they were hot. Yeah, they were the hot team going into it. So
have you guys watched the Starting Five? Speaking of Netflix and NBA, I started it because everybody's been talking about Starting Five on Netflix. I didn't watch NBA. This has me loving NBA. So I was like, shit, I want to love the NBA. I just don't. So it kind of focuses on LeBron, Butler, Edwards from the Timberwolves, and who was his father played in the NBA for the Trailblazers, big from Lithuania.
I don't know. I got lost with the magic way that you were wiggling them fingers.
He plays for Sacramento.
Sabonis?
Yeah, he plays for Sacramento now. But those are like the guys that it's featuring. I don't know if they're going to do multiple seasons or what it is. So Domantas Sabonis is the player.
Yeah.
Is it like receiver type of show, but basketball?
I don't know the receiver show. Yeah, it just kind of shows their life, shows behind the scenes, has them mic'd up during games, and has Jason Tatum in it. A lot of interviews with like Kevin Garnett and some other players and stuff like that. And it just, I don't know. Obviously, not a LeBron fan. Don't really know the other guys. Know who they are, but it's to me, it's cool to kind of see behind the scenes and stuff like that. And then when they get hurt, and just a different side, like, hey, we're on the road this amount of days. We're in the hotel. We don't see the kids. They don't see this and the sacrifice and all the shit behind it. And it's like the time zones and just stuff I guess you don't think of as an average sports fan. And I'm like, okay, it hasn't got me watching it, but I'm only on episode 2. I'm assuming it gets
Jimmy
better.
Butler, dude. I love Jimmy Butler. He's the one that got away for us, man.
Yes. Was that the year that Kawhi hit that goddamn 3?
Yeah. The last second 3 that bounced like 3 times to go in. Yeah.
They showed him emo getting ready for it and why he did it and the whole behind the scenes of like other people as he walked through the rooms and stuff like that. It was pretty funny.
Oh wait, when he did the emo set, oh my god, dude, yes. His picture is me and Tasha, because Tasha loved Jimmy Butler too when we watched the Sixers. His picture was hilarious.
Watch at least episode 1, and you see the behind. It shows him getting ready. It shows him why he did it. It shows like everybody's reactions to it. It's pretty funny.
Well, because he hated. Doesn't he hate Media Day or whatever?
None of them really like it, but he wanted to, get creative, make people laugh, just be different, and it was like a joke. I can't remember exactly, but somebody joked around about how he's always emo and this and that, and he was like, "That's what I'm going to
do." Well, when you're a multimillionaire and you're, arguably a top 50 guy, top 30,
he's pretty,
ever. Type, if you're in that conversation, you can kind of do whatever the you want. It's like, but he's one of those people. He's a playoff guy though. Like he plays decent throughout the year. He'll hit clutch shots, but he is a playoff monster. He literally carried the Heat. Every year they go into the playoffs, he carries the Heat.
Yep. He talks about how he like sees things and everybody's like, yeah, you normal people don't see things like this. Like on the defensive end, he can see in real time, like, different things going on with your hand and stuff like that, and that's why he can get to here and read this, and pretty impressive how some people's brains can work 18,000 miles an hour.
And he's like, isn't he like 6'7", 6'8"? Like he is
big guy.
He's ginormous, and he's quick as.
Yep, they were talking to Edwards, and they were like something about how he's always posterizing people and dunking, and he goes, "To be honest, I hate dunking. It hurts." I'm like, "Yeah, it probably does. I'd like to try it once."
Yeah, how many broken fingers do you think that they average a year?
Well, one, because then they sit out for 3 months.
That's
Dak
true.
Prescott should have been an NBA player.
Son of a bitch. It always circles back. That guy. Would give him that much money. For what? Just
There's
never
only
mind.
240 million, 231 guaranteed.
So the only thing is, though, we can compare Dak and Trevor Lawrence, right? Granted, Trevor hasn't been in the league that long, but that was the number 1 overall pick and his boo-boo. And they gave him a lot of money. So when a lot of people are always like, oh, they gave Dak that money, I was like, 4th round pick. You know what I mean? Like, his expectations were never really that high. He did well. He did better than Trevor Lawrence, who got just the same amount of money. Trash. I hate everybody.
We were talking about Jalen Hurts at the beginning of the year. Like, if he doesn't have a great year this year, they might look to. I mean, the Eagles have obviously gotten rid of contracts early.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this: all jokes aside, between Dallas and the Eagles, okay?
Whoa.
If you had to choose between Emperor Palpatine, who runs the Cowboys, or Howie Roseman, who's run the Eagles organization, who are you going to pick?
Howie, without a doubt.
Howie's a top 3 GM. I don't know. Like he takes risks, which sometimes don't pan out. Last year he brought in people, they didn't really work out. But then he also drafts Jalen Hurts in the 2nd round when you have Carson Wentz, who you gave a $200 million contract to, and he's been known to get hurt. And now, I mean, if he hadn't done that, we'd be like, Jalen does some dumb shit. And I think that he still has a lot of things that he needs to work on, or he's never going to work on. That's just who he is. So that's kind of where I'm Dax. I'm sure it's the same way. It's like, you know what they're good at this point. So it's like, they're either going to do it or they won't. Like,
right.
And this week, dude, I'm telling you, as soon as I said it to T-Dog, I'm like, because the announcer's like, well, look at his October. He's 12-0 with no turnovers and blah, blah, blah. And I said to that, I'm like, he's gonna have a turnover, at least one, because they said it. And he had 2 against you guys, at least, right? It was a fumble and an interception.
I think so, yeah. It doesn't matter because we still lost by like 30 points or whatever. It's upsetting. But one thing I did want to bring up, and I hate bringing up another sports thing, but KC is one of the worst undefeated teams I have ever seen in my life. And it's not because I'm a biased, salty little bitch that lives in their area. I'm just speaking facts. You know, I have a lot of these guys over here because they're like, oh, we're the dynasty, you know, we're the new Patriots, yada, yada, yada. The 07 Patriots would mop the floor of Mahomes and this team. So who have the Chiefs blown out? It seems like they're supposed to lose every game they've played, and they somehow managed to win. Disgusting.
Field goal was absurd.
What's more absurd, did you see the guy that dropped $1,000 for the Chiefs money line right before the kick?
What?
There was a guy on DraftKings.
That's pure degeneracy.
You aren't kidding. I'm pretty sure he put $1,000 down right before the kick that the Chiefs would win on a money line bet and hit. I'm gonna look it up.
What was the odds? If it was plus 10,000, I swear to God, because it's got to be up there. I saw a conspiracy theory because they were showing the kick, and one of the guy that I guess let the people in, he just literally like lied down basically, and people were saying, talk about how the NFL's rigged, and that's how Vegas is good with all their odds and all that other crazy shit. It's because of shit like that.
Is that Buffalo Wild Wings button? Remember that commercial? Somebody hit the switch and they were like, "Oh no!"
It was plus 1,000 was the odds.
Wow! So he
won $150 would pay like 1,600.
That's insane. That's insane.
Fucking wild.
Well,
that's ballsy. I mean, I wouldn't even drop $5 on that because when I bet, I expect to lose. That's a guy that's like, I need to pay my mortgage. Let me do
So
some
it might have been
shit.
it might have been $150 to win 1,600. I could have swore it was 1,000, but either way, somebody put that kind of money to say,
Maybe
hey,
it
he's
was
going to
the
miss it or
plus
block it.
1,000 you were thinking of or whatever. But it's like that's the main reason why I didn't even watch the Cowboys and Eagles game too, is because I was watching the Broncos and Chiefs game and I always saw smiles. I was like, Bo Nix, you beautiful bastard, you're doing it. You're doing it. Sean Payton's over there and I'm like, yes, Captain, get it. You're doing it. Whoa, you're beating him in Arrowhead. I already had text drafts ready. I was like, let's go. I was like, you're gonna let that piece of shit beat you in your own home? Fucking, I was so excited. And then my son has this ugly ass Mahomes jersey on. He's watching the game and he looked over at me confident because they're getting ready to kick the field goal. And I'm like, it's all right, buddy. You know, they can't win every game. And I'm over there just smug as in the kitchen, like, they can't win them all. And he's like, what are you talking about? They're going to win this one. I'm like, they're not. Whatever. You know, I was like, wishful thinking, buddy. You know, then they went over and they kicked it or got blocked and the rest was history. And I was like, and he's over there. They just looked at me. He didn't even cheer. He just goes, told you. And I go, hate you. I hate Mahomes. I hate Kansas City. Everybody, you know. And then immediately my phone, ding, 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 ding. So I had to delete everything that I had planned to send a middle finger emoji.
Remember, like being a kid and having like that blind optimism. You know, do you remember that? You know,
No.
like it's fine. It can be done. You're just like now we're all like that odds. Nah.
I was like that as a kid. I knew better. I still was a half glass empty kind of guy. I probably should have seen a therapist. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But the biggest thing around here is now that they're undefeated, now they travel to Buffalo. So obviously where I live is all the Bills fans, the hype of that. And the best part is the one kid is a diehard Chiefs fan, you know, as a, 11, 12-year-old. And my mom is a diehard Bills fan. And they talk so much shit every week to each other. I mean, it doesn't matter who's playing who. They're just texting the whole game, like wishing the worst on their players. So I have her this weekend, and she's already told me, she's like, we're watching the game with Grandma, and I'm like, this is gonna be wild. So my dad called me today. He's like, hey, I assume we're gonna watch the game. I'm gonna make some shepherd's pie because does that work for you guys? I'm like, perfect. I'm just there for the show. Right? It's not like a primetime game too, so it's good for us East Coasters. I think it's like a 1 or a 4 o'clock game.
Really? You think that one would have been? I'm surprised the Texans and the Cowboys got the Monday night game. Flip flop that. Give the Chiefs and Bills the Monday night game.
They keep flexing us out.
4:25.
Oh, but still, so before
it's perfect. And I mean, and it's good there because it's just that game.
It's
the Seahawks, Niners, and Falcons, Broncos are the only games on right then. So,
which means it's Romo, so he's going to be gobbling down Allen and Mahomes cocked at the same time with his goddamn Botox. I used to respect that. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I almost bought you a present the other day. Guess what website was for sale?
Tony Romo sucks big black cocks.
Close. TonyRomo9.com was for sale. I put $10 bid on it. I didn't win.
You know what?
I would have gifted you that.
You know what? I would have burned their certificate or whatever that thing came in the mail.
I wouldn't have gave you a certificate. It probably would have been a picture of you that I'm going to screenshot of you holding that up. So if I end up winning it, it's just going to be you and that.
Depressed. You know what? I had a
for the next 50 years. It's just going to be up, and it's just going to be that picture.
I could keep. It was either Bob Barker up or Tony Romo. I never ripped Tony Romo so fast off that wall. I was like, nope. Bob Barker's staying up, baby. Him and Adam Sandler fighting in Happy Gilmore. Classic. Got to keep that up.
Oh, big time classic.
He's not going to make the new Adam Sandler movie. Spoiler alert.
Oh, damn. That's a shame. But that's like
black guy too, right? Didn't he die?
Chubbs,
yeah, he's dead too. Well, and
they in the movie. So I mean, the first movie.
Speaking of dead celebrities too, well, hey, he still made an appearance at the end with the alligator and Abraham Lincoln.
True. So,
so there could have been a movie. Yeah. Hey, we have a Prince impersonator coming to our local town, and
to your local town. I was thinking your trip next week.
No, this guy. It's So we house the artists, and so they hook us up with some free tickets. And so I couldn't give these things away at first, but then people started. I was like, hey, you know, I'd gum, and they're like, oh, yeah, let me give me some. But this I was asking, I was like, hey, you know, my best friend, I was like, trying to go see Prince this week, you know, this Saturday, and he goes, oh shit, Prince is in town. I was like, he's dead, you dumb thing. He goes, shit, when did that happen? And I'm like 10 years ago. I was like, a long,
You shouldn't have told him.
Yeah.
No, how pumped he would have been to see him.
And I swear this guy's stupid because he comes back or he's just like, I don't even like Prince anyways. You know, he's like, I don't want those stupid tickets.
Does he
20
try
minutes later,
to keep up with you and your partaking and intaking of your salad consumption? Because that could make a normal man stupid, I feel.
we do it about the same. Actually, you know what? What's crazy is I used to look at him and be like, man, you do it way too much. And then I tell him how often that I'm buying this stuff, and he goes, whoa, brother. And I'm like, oh, we've switched? I was like, no. I was like, oh, no. I was like, this is terrible. My life is in shambles. But he came back 20 minutes later, and he's like, was Prince the one that sang Little Red Corvette? And I go, yes. And he goes, give me 4 tickets real quick. I was like, oh, stupid. And it has a picture of the guy on the front, and you could just tell this guy, you know, can't be bigger than or taller than 5 foot, but he has these aviators on, and they go from like the top of his head to they look like a child wearing their dad's sunglasses. Like they're so big. Oh, it's gonna be good.
What are the odds that we can get him to go see Tony in Tony's area and somehow trick him?
The Prince?
Is it this guy
the
here?
Prince.
Are you talking about
The Egyptian prince?
That's him. That's him. The purple experience, baby. Look at
Is that a fake beer?
100%.
It's got to be, right?
I think
That
so.
is 100% a
It's
fake
either.
beard.
Wow.
It's probably drawn on.
Oh, there's gonna be so much old puss in that theater. Just go. Oh, it's gonna and a mop because there's gonna be so much wet old pussy in there.
It's gonna smell like a fish factory
With
like
some Avon, some White Magic or whatever the fuck that shit is they used to wear.
Does he lip sync or sing?
I think they sing, or he sing. Whatever he is sings. I think. I don't know. I just get tickets. But he's so the thing is, like, the town's not very big, right? And so these hotels are not 5-star hotels. They're going to cater food to you and everything. We got a hot breakfast in the morning. That's all you get. And get in and get out, you know. But
Probably going to get strike for this, but here we go. I don't want to ruin it for everybody going, but
yeah,
how much old lady pussy do you think that guy gets?
as much as he wants.
Do you think he's doing whatever he wants?
Mhm.
So I'm going to go ahead and say that he's probably dabbles in the old man cock, not the old lady puss.
Oh,
Again, not that I'm
Old saggy balls.
I'm just, but then again, though, growing up, I thought Prince was gay whenever I was growing up. You know, like my mom would like listen to Prince. I'm like, that guy, gay. And then they come out there like, oh no, he's slaying puss left and right. I go, ain't no way. I was baffled. Everyone's like, no, man, like he
Fuck
lays
my
the
mom.
wood. And I go, on transvestites, there ain't no way. I was like, is he big in Thailand?
oh, that's what I was
Guarantee
just
it.
thinking. Did he do a Thailand tour?
See, I guarantee he did. His biggest success was like the show he did in Thailand. Whole bunch of swinging dicks and tits. Oh shit! But there was I was trying to explain this game to Max.
I still don't get it.
All those.
Okay, we don't have to do this, but I just wanted to explain the game. So I don't know if you've seen this on any social media or not, or played this anywhere else. But what you do is, so somebody like counts to 3, and you have 2 people that will each say a word that comes to their mind, right? So,
Okay.
So hypothetically, I would say like guitar.
Let's just try it.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So, yeah, so you count us down, and I'll say something. Or we'll both
Okay, I'll count it down. You two.
Okay.
Try to come to a word.
All right.
So you just
I'm
keep
good.
saying word. Is that the
what
word? You
is-
just keep
so
saying
the way
word.
the way it works is so like we'll each say a word right there, right?
Yep.
And then we'll go, oh, okay. So then let's just do it. Let's each come up with a word real quick. So
Do I have to count it every time?
yes, but just count down. We'll say a word.
We'll do 3,
and
then
you
I'll
don't-
go.
But you don't have to do another one immediately after. You can like discuss that. Yeah. So,
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
duck.
Dank.
Go.
Did you say dank?
Dank.
I did.
Okay, so a duck and dank. So then you have to try to find something that would correlate together with a duck and dank, right? And then I'm trying to like read your mind, and you try to get to the same answer in the least amount of tries,
Okay.
Right.
We'll keep track.
right? So that was that. I don't know. So duck and dank. This is not going well already because I'm already lost.
I have no idea. I don't know if I've ever seen a dank duck. And I don't know why that word came to mind.
Okay,
Ready? Go.
Chinese food.
That's 2 words.
And you didn't say one, Rob, Max.
I went for you.
Oh yeah, so Chinese food. Okay, so
That's
you went for you.
actually genius.
I don't know. I was like, that was okay.
Dank, duck, Chinese, and food. All right.
But we
3.
can start. Oh,
Oh,
shit!
3, 2, 1.
Hold on.
Slippery. Wait, we didn't switch?
I wasn't ready. I just froze. But no, I was just like, so you can start over, but that's the premise. So you're just trying to get to the same answer. A lot of people, they could do it in like 3 tries. People can do it like 15 tries. Some people give up. You know what I mean? But it's just,
Well, you guys just gave up.
well, that one, was
yeah.
for
No,
Reese,
that was for funsies.
that was for funsies. But that's how it goes. Like you don't have to just go answer after answer after answer. You can be like, all right, I'm ready. You know, like you think what
All
I'm
right, hold on.
thinking.
Well, let's
go.
test
Let's
this
do a
out,
real one.
right?
Okay.
Let me do the countdown.
Can you do it as a 3-way? Or does it have to be 2?
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it works with 3. I've only seen
Let's
it
try.
with 2. So like we could let's try it. Let's
There's
try.
3
Okay.
of us.
Yeah.
Okay, let's cross streams. Okay.
Okay.
So this is a whole new round, right? So we're getting rid of the duck and we're getting rid of the dank.
Yeah, we're starting fresh.
Okay. Who's counting?
Rob, Max,
Max.
son of a bitch.
3, 2, 1.
Turtle,
Battery.
Speed.
Turtles. Battery. Speed.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
I think I got it. I think I got something. You get. Damn it. Is that 2 words? No, I got one. Okay. Got it.
Well, I mean, if it's a thing, does it matter if it's 2 words? I didn't know
so.
that was. Yeah.
So I don't think it actually has to be 1 word, but yeah. So as long as we can
Okay.
think of the same thing, I think that works. Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah. So I'm ready. Yeah. Whatever you guys are.
Yep.
Max.
3, 2, 1. Mario Kart.
Lawnmower.
Damn it. We went off the rails there.
So one. So I heard Mario Kart. That's a good one. That's
I know.
that's a great one.
I
Okay.
said Subway. Sorry, I was really thinking like
No.
Ninja Turtles and whatever else you guys said.
Ah,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Now, any idea why I said lawnmower? Okay.
No idea.
Think of the throttle on a lawnmower. It usually has slow. What is it? Turtle.
It's a turtle. Okay. Well, you looked at me
That's
like I
where
was
mine
stupid
went.
with Subway, and
You know what?
What
That's
is
why,
it, lawnmower?
that's why I pulled back. I don't know if you saw my expression. I rewound and I took it back.
I
was
thought
like,
mine was bad.
yours made the most sense.
Mhm. We have
So we have-
Mario Kart,
Subway
Subway, and
and
lawnmower.
and lawnmower. I forgot my answer. That's how it shows you how good it was. Okay. Mario Kart, Subway, lawnmower. I keep thinking of a Subway sandwich. Okay. I gotta go back. Okay.
Oh, so now we have to go off of those?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes.
What are you guys doing to me?
Yes. So
I'm ready.
Mario Kart, Subway, lawnmower.
okay.
Okay, go ahead. 3, 2, 1.
Banana.
Nintendo.
Bowser.
Oh, you guys are real close.
So hold on. So we said Bowser, banana, and what?
Nintendo.
Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so Bowser, banana, Nintendo. All right, I'm ready.
All right.
Okay.
I'm good too. 3, 2, 1. Mario.
Princess Peach. Damn it.
Oh no!
You slut. You
No, you're kicked out. You're kicked
put
out.
your dick away. Quit thinking with your dick. We're thinking with heads here. God damn it. Quit. Put your dick away.
Princess Peach. No.
God damn it. God damn it. Okay.
Isn't that who?
Okay. Oh, hold on. That's good. Mario, Peach. I got it.
I have no idea. I don't know what to say.
Oh my God, there's an obvious answer. Who? Oh, I'll count down because I'm so confident you guys got this. Think about it. Mario and Peach. Correlation. Mario, Peach. 3, 2, 1. Toad.
Luigi. Oh no!
I had Toad first, and then the way that he was so confident with Mario, I don't feel so bad. I legit was Team Toad the entire time. I was like, even you didn't have your cans on. I was Toad the whole way until you were like, "There's an obvious one, Mario."
Yeah.
I was the whole time I was like, Toad, and then okay, so now we have Luigi and Toad. God damn it.
There's an obvious. Nope. Okay. All right.
You can't say something that you said in the past, right?
I don't believe so. I think that's another rule. Yeah, you can't double dip.
God damn, I don't have an obvious one.
Oh, there's one here. Okay.
What was Luigi and Toad?
Yes. Okay. I got it. Ready?
Luigi and Toad. Okay, I think I'm on the same wavelength here. All right.
I think we are. Okay.
Ready?
So, all right. 3, 2, 1. Yoshi.
Kong. Fuck.
I didn't have one. I didn't want to put up. I thought you guys had it.
Oh,
I already messed it up once.
Yoshi. I forgot about Yoshi.
I forgot about Yoshi. Hey, we should put that on the t-shirt.
Luigi and Toad, bro. Yoshi. Oh, but yeah, so the game's fun.
Yoshi. So where are we at? Yoshi and Donkey Kong?
Yeah. Okay.
It's
I
gonna be
can't say my answer though. Sorry, you said it once.
Yoshi and Donkey Kong. Okay, I got one.
Okay.
We got this.
I'm gonna look it up.
No, I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. All right.
Donkey Kong,
and Yoshi.
Donkey Kong, Yoshi. Okay. All right. We got this.
We don't.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Diddy Kong.
Super Mario. Fuck!
We were so close.
I was thinking of all the games they were in. God,
you said 4 words.
I do like how everyone's been responsible at least at one point in time. All right,
where like certain lengths are connected.
See,
I feel like we get bonus points because we're doing it for 3, isn't it? Normally 2.
So I mean, like, eventually we would have made it because we've all answered at least, we've paired up at least 1 point. But so imagine how it would be 2 versus 2. You know what I mean? And you could just be like go by points about lowest score possible. So however many rounds that you get, that's your point total or whatever. But it's fun. I don't know, because I've been watching some videos on it. Granted, it's usually at the end of those golf ball sized gummies that I've been eating. So I'm always like, this is fun. And I'm sitting there going, this is easy. There was one guy who had it was octopus and chicken nugget, right? That was the 2. They're like octopus, chicken nugget, and they're like, oh, this is easy. And I went, I forgot what the fuck I was thinking of, but the guy said calamari, and I'm like,
that's what I was thinking.
And I was like, that makes sense.
That's good.
That makes sense,
good.
you know? And I'm reading the comments. So, I went with, okay, so he said octopus, and chicken nuggets. I said fish sticks. I was like, it's fish sticks. I was like, easy, clear as fucking day. That's the similar goddamn item. And I get to the comments and they're like, calamari, duh, that's the obvious choice. Who would say anything different? Idiots. And I'm like, fuck, you know. And then I get down to there's like 7 likes on this guy. Oh, I thought it was fish sticks. And I was like, 8 likes.
Friend request.
Me too, brother. Me fucking too.
His only video is like a 6-second clip of like his kneecap, and you're like, I like that too. That's a great cat, boy.
his fucking sandals on with his fucking 13-inch fucking toenails.
He's got a coke nail on his foot.
I love Facebook Marketplace just because people fucking just roast each other on there. There was a guy that was like holding something in his hands, right? And he was like, can anybody fix it? And he was trying to show the charging port on there. And he's just like, hey, can anybody fix this? And one guy was like, no, but have you ever cut your fucking nails?
Aren't people getting like robbed and mugged and stuff from Facebook Marketplace? Isn't that like a new thing?
No, so it's not new, but it's very similar to like the whole. Do you remember the Pokemon Go thing where people would wait at Pokestops and rob people?
No, but that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, people would wait at those Pokestops, and so people just be like, da, 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 and just imagine your average. I played Pokemon Go too. No judgment here. The people that continued playing a year after, those are the people that I'm targeting. Okay, they were sitting there just, la, 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 la. And then people would go over there. He's like, hey, look, I'm getting eggs. Oh, I'm getting ready to hatch. I'm getting free potions, free Pokeballs. Give me your money. What? Just like, they're getting fucking robbed. One kid got like pistol whipped and shit.
Wow.
Some guy comes up, he's like, you want this Snorlax, boy? You better give me your money.
If you had to guess what city of despair in the United States would ever like this would happen in, what city do you think that would happen in? This is not a Philly shot. It's not.
Can we count down to 3 and guess?
All right.
I won't guess. I'll let you guys guess. All right. So I'll do the countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Trent.
Chicago. Damn it.
Chicago.
Damn.
Yeah, Chicago.
I would have guessed Philly, but you said it wasn't Philly.
I was doing us all a favor because that would have been my go-to answer if I didn't know either. Because fuck that city and their terrible basketball team. But yeah,
full circle.
I forget where. Is it Lincoln Park? Is Lincoln Park's in Chicago, right? I want to say it was there. I want to say yeah. They were getting.
That's actually hilarious.
It's so funny.
Like, give me your phone, bitch.
It is Chicago.
Whole bunch of old people and fucking on Facebook too, just be like, "Good, fuck them," and I'm just like, kids just having fun, They could
confusing. The band is from Cali, named after a park in Chicago.
Oh, you know what? So that whole female singer, she's coming to Kansas City with Lincoln Park or whatever. So I'm trying to debate on whether or not I want to see it.
Might as well.
Not bad, but I don't know. Tickets seem like they're really cheap right now. So
I was going to say, jump on it for the right price. I mean, I'd go see just about anybody live for the right price. But I'm not a big I'm not the guy that's going to go to like a sellout stadium to go watch somebody because I don't feel like it's not real experience. You know what I mean? You could be third level. It's not going to be as good. I got to be close. I'd rather spend $12 and see a band I've never heard of.
I was looking for the tickets. I don't have them here. I can offer you free lodging, 2 tickets to see the Purple Experience.
I said almost anybody. Free, does that include airfare as well?
It does not. So, but
I'm
I mean, how often are you going to see the Purple Experience? You know what I mean?
That's true.
He's a 4-star Broadway winner of something or other.
Well, I am near Canada, and I did go to Vegas, and I could have got married by Prince.
Oh,
you should have. I would probably choose Dolly Parton.
Super
so I can stare
creepy.
at tits the entire time that I'm.
It was a weird Prince guy, a weird Elvis guy, or some random like secretary, and we went with the random secretary.
Wise choice.
Yeah,
I go with that.
And it was cool because they actually I just had to make a little video for them. Didn't have to pay all the monies.
I was looking at the time too. Did you guys still want to pick 3 to remove off that list, or you just want to wait until they?
That was super delayed. Sorry. was like a 20-second delay.
When you hear that gong, that means I have to release my hand from this dong. It's time to fucking go. Did you guys want to pick them or no?
It's up to you.
I'm not against it.
Okay, let me find it.
Fuck them. Let's pick it. Let's pick
Vamp.
it.
Vamp.
I feel like I said it a lot more anymore. Fuck them. All the time. Just fuck them. Who cares?
Just fuck them. All right, I found it.
Someone at work came up to me and they're like, I forget what they said. They're like, man, this guy's being such an asshole on the phone. I'm like, fuck him. They're like, what? I was like, fuck him.
It was sales, so I want people to stay at my locations and everything. And with the slight inconvenience that they piss me off, I go, fuck them. They don't need to stay here, And I'll just say that right in front of the owner of the company. He goes, whoa. And I go, fuck them. And he just goes, why are you kicking them out? I was like, checkout time was 11. They were here until 11:15. Fuck them. They ain't coming back ever again.
So we're gonna eliminate 3, and then we'll have a championship whenever we get back to it in about 3 weeks. So we got what? Nintendo, the NES,
all on the left side,
Super Nintendo, PlayStation, Nintendo 64, and Xbox 360.
Man, this is hard, actually.
Oh wow.
Okay. Okay, I don't like. Never. You know what? Maybe we should wait. I'm just joking.
No, because then you leave one for the final person. Basically, I feel like we have to get to the final 2 and vote on it.
Yeah, and then it'll be 5 of us, so there'll be a clear winner on the voting.
Yeah.
You know what? Damn, I don't want to do this either. See, there's one thing
I think I could get rid of 2 and not cry about it.
There's one I'm thinking of that I'm just like, all right, who wants to go first? Whoever goes last is going to have the hardest job because then you're going to have to pick between the 3.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we...
I'll go last.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll go last.
I was going to say we just say 1, 2, 3. We've been on a roll.
That's it.
We could do that.
Okay. Now, what if we choose the same one?
And if we choose the same one, then do we have to do it again?
All right. Shit, hold on. Let me.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, I hate doing this. Okay.
The guy that told us about the game.
Yep. I know. Fucking stupid. All right. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Xbox
Nintendo
360.
Did you say Nintendo 64?
I did.
Fucking God, I hate you so goddamn much. I debated on the 360 just because the Red Ring of Death. That was my only justification on it.
The bane of my existence there.
Mm-hmm.
I was the dickhead that went with the original Nintendo. I had to, between the Super and the original, I like the Super more. It's my personal preference.
See, I was a Nintendo. I like the Nintendo the best out of the 3 Nintendos. And I figured one of them had to go. There's 3 left.
Oh, I would choose the 64.
See, I never had a 64, so I didn't get to play it much. So I think it's...
The 64 was amazing. I feel like it's probably the number 1.
Truly fucking heartbroken that you picked the 64. Honestly, hold on. What was that you said? Oh, no.
Nintendo.
So it's going to be down between the Super Nintendo and the PlayStation.
Yep. There we go.
I feel that's fair.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm sorry. I took the number 1 out, everybody.
No, I already have. I know how this debate's going to go, and I have a good justification already. So I feel well prepared already.
Well, the fact that we all picked a different one is actually, I think, in my opinion, more incredible, considering there was only 5 left, and 3 of us literally all picked a different thing.
Yeah, but it just shows that we are on the wrong page.
100%.
I know, yes.
But that's what makes BodyWrong good, though.
That's true.
Just saying.
True. Well, and hopefully, you guys enjoyed. We had a lot of sports talk today, but we hope you guys had fun with that. Hopefully, you got to have fun with us getting on the same wavelengths as well. Subway. I'm still thinking of a sandwich, even with the hat. I know it looks like Pornhub. All I can think of is Happy Gilmore, black and fucking yellow, eating a Subway sandwich. Fucking hungry. All right. Well, we'll see you next week. Hopefully, we'll have everybody else back on. Oh, I will not be on. I'll be in Vegas, but I'll send you guys pictures of my testes. So, subscribe to my OnlyFans and be kind to your grandma. I love you. Bye.
Tony, Matt, Tyson, Goot, Euban, and Rob, telling you how life should be. They're gonna talk shit and make fun of your mom and everything in between. Tony, Matt, Tyson, Goot, Euban, and Rob are bringing this show for y'all. They're gonna say what they want and keep it raw with the show called BodyWrong.